Day Shift marks the feature film debut from stunt coordinator J.J. Perry, as well as the latest attempt by Chad Stahelski's 8711 Productions to pair high-profile stars with high-concept, action-intensive world-building. If you've seen the John Wick films, or Nobody, Kate, and the recent Bullet Train, the latter of which by Stahelski's fellow stuntman turned filmmaker and former partner David Leitch, you know what you're getting into. These are highly propulsive, working-class slugfests that sink or float based on cast chemistry and how many bodies are left beaten and bloodied by the end. This time around, assassins, vaguely European crime bosses, and the Yakuza are replaced by vampires, who make equally serviceable blood bags. Suffice it to say that Day Shift is not exactly breaking new ground, but it's a damn good time for a night at home on the couch. Fox plays Bud Jablonski, a name that practically guarantees the role wasn't written with him in mind, and yet he finds a way to own it anyway. Recently divorced and trying to provide for his daughter Paige, Zion Broadnax, and ex-wife Joss, Megan Good, Bud barely manages to make a living on the sun-scorched pavement of California's San Fernando Valley. But while everyone else believes he's merely a humble pool cleaner, Bud is secretly a vampire hunter who gets paid for the teeth he collects. The rarer the type of vampire, elder, uber, spider, eastern, southern, juvie, and the better the condition of the teeth, the more he can make off of them. The only problem is that the big money is made from the Union, a global federation of vampire hunters which kicked Bud out years ago. Selling to a backroom broker, Peter Stormare, simply isn't cutting it. And when his ex announces plans to move with Paige to Florida, Bud faces a 3-day window to generate enough money for her to keep her LA house. Making his directing debut, veteran stuntman J.J. Perry and writers Tyler Tice and Shay Hatton seek to unearth laughs and fun where they can, which includes having Snoop Dogg on board as a veteran vampire hunter. But like everything else in Day Shift, the movie has the feel of being made up as it goes along in between the fight scenes, anemically building toward a loud, long, and tedious climactic showdown. Yet while this form of escapism might yield bottom-line dividends thanks to the combination of premise and star, this is the sort of lifeless effort where the prudent advice would be not to quit your day jobs. And it's rated R.